this is going to drive me insane. I'm literally gonna have a breakdown. I can't. I know I promised myself not to touch my hair at all, just let it grow, leave it alone, just let it be. But I can't take it anymore. I was trying to wait and I can't do it. I can't. It's just gonna drive me insane. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. When I was like 20, I pretty much gave my hair like the really big chop, and I cut off like 10 inches, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, but it was up to my shoulder. This is my neck. I don't know anatomy. I cut it up like halfway to my neck, and this was while it was straight. If any of you ever decide to cut your hair and you have curly hair, I would do it while it's curly and not while it's straight, because you don't know how much your hair will shrink, and you might not be happy with where it ends up when you do, you know, wet your hair, and I hated it. So it kind of forced me to, you know, straighten my hair every single day until it grew long enough for me to have my curly hair back. Since then, I was just like, I realized I hated having short hair because I couldn't really do much with it, and so I was like, I'll just let it grow out, and it did, and it got right back to, you know, bra length within like a year and a half, 2 years. I was fine, and I colored my hair, and you know, I did cut it more, but not really. I layered it. The problem with that is when you're layering it, you're kind of thinning it out, leading towards the bottom. I don't know the proper way to describe it. Also, my hair kind of sheds a lot, so you know, it's constantly growing, so it's getting rid of all the old hair and stuff. What happened over time was you can see the difference. Well, I think it's just me, because I notice, because I know my hair most of the time and I'm the one paying attention to it, but I saw the difference of all the new hair growing in, and also the layered hair, you know, it's not even. So to me, it looked really thick up top, and then in the end it looked kind of, you know, worn down and like stringy, and I hated it. And I noticed when I straightened my hair like 2 years ago, and so I just couldn't take it, and I wanted it to kind of be even. But I realized I would have to cut off a lot, so I didn't really want to do that. So I kind of cut enough to where it sort of just looks even to the, you know, naked eye, but I knew it wasn't, and so since then I left it again, and it grew back to where it was before now. But I still notice the difference and it's gonna bother me, and I figured, you know what, before I even start this super hair journey, might as well cut it and, you know, have everything be even so I'm satisfied. And honestly, if something bothers me, it's gonna drive me insane until I fix it, and this is starting to bother me now just because I noticed, and I want to cut off like 4 or 5 inches right now, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can't leave it alone until I get it. I don't know, you can see the difference like towards the bottom, like the end, and I want to cut off like this much, so a fistful of hair, that's what I'm gonna cut. And it's kind of straight anyways. I don't know if it's from like heat or just whenever I braid my hair before I go to sleep, it always ends up like straight, and so like the rest of my hair is curly, and then this part is just, it bothers me. I'm gonna cut it. I think I'm gonna split it and do it this way, and these are not hair scissors, but I'm gonna use it anyways. I'm pretty sure all the hair enthusiasts and stylists are like losing their mind right now with my method, but there's no right way to cut curly hair. Just cut it. Well, actually there probably is, but I don't care. It's my hair anyways, so who cares? Goodbye. See, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so I mean, it doesn't really look that much different, and I don't really care, it's gonna grow anyways. So I'll make it even next time I straighten my hair, and that won't be until the winter, so I mean, it's gonna be curly anyway. So as long as it looks even while it's curly, it's good with me. So thank you guys for keeping me company while I chop off some of my hair. And yeah, I would say give this video a thumbs up if you want to see, you know, more. But yeah, I guess have a wonderful night, morning, evening, or afternoon whenever you're watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also check out my main channel. And I think that's all I can say. I think the next video I'm going to actually go into detail of all of the stuff that I got in the mail. I've had this for a while and I'm ready to share, so I'll do that next video. So I will see you guys then. Bye. Can you imagine if my eyebrows were like this? Sexy.